So what a mad week it's been. This is totally new to me. Doing youth work over a video screen is so strange, but that's the place we're in right now. And I'm hoping to be able to bring you these videos every Sunday morning, just a little bit to encourage and to help us learn and grow while we're at home and not maybe able to do those things that we normally would. Now I'm going to explain a little bit about what's going to be happening later on in the video, but I just thought it was really important that we started off with some worship as a team, as a tribe, and obviously if I was vocally and musically gifted, then I would get a guitar out right now and I would lead us in worship, but unfortunately I'm not. So what I'm going to do is put a little link below the video to a Jeremy Camp song called Only You Can. Now, I've been listening to this song on repeat for the last week because I just really think it's really relevant to everything that's happening right now. So I would really encourage you to pause the video, click on the link, have a listen to that song, and if you don't want to sing along, just reflect on the lyrics and on the message of the song. And then when you're done, come back and press play, and we'll continue with the rest of the video. Welcome back. I hope those lyrics meant as much to you as they have done to me over the last week, and I just encourage you to reflect on those words and those lyrics in the next coming days and weeks. Now, as far as these videos go, we don't know how long I'll be doing these for and how long it will be till we can actually meet together as a congregation. But in the meantime, I will be releasing one of these videos every Sunday for Tribe. I will try and keep it as similar to the way it runs on a Sunday morning as I can, which means the first thing we'll do is worship together. So I will have a link to a song or a couple of songs each week that you will pause the video for and then go and listen to. And I just think it's important that we keep that in each Sunday morning. And the next thing we would normally do on a Sunday morning is our highlight and low light. Now, this is obviously slightly more difficult to do, but I really want to continue this going because it's a really powerful time to share together as a group and to talk about our weeks. So what we'll do instead is, if I'll get you guys to email or message me somehow your highlights and lowlights for the past week, and then next Sunday I will share the week's positives on the videos. I won't share the lowlights, but just know that I will be praying for those throughout the week. But all of the highlights will get shared on the video the next week. So next, we'll do a couple of things. Now, this may change video on video, but generally the structure that I'm going to try and keep is that we will start with some sort of teaching or advice. So that'll be me kind of bringing something like maybe I've learnt this week, something that I think is relevant to you guys, something to help you, maybe something practical that you can apply in this kind of like weird point in life where we're having to learn new things every day. Like, none of us know how to deal with this kind of situation, but that's what I'll try and bring. The next is a Bible verse or a passage. Now, I won't be reading it out to you, but this is something that, you know, we're going to have more time now, and I would really encourage you to start reading more. So I will give you a verse or a passage that I would encourage you to read and reflect on over the next kind of week from watching this video, and I would encourage you to do that. And the next bit will be a challenge. So I want you to be able to take something from these videos. This isn't just me chatting to a screen. Well, it is just me chatting to a screen. But hopefully you'll be able to get something out of this, and something that you can actually go into each week and be like, okay, I'm going to try and apply this week, even when I'm stuck at home or whatever it is you're doing. So I'm going to try and keep to that kind of structure. Now, today is slightly different because I haven't set anything up, but today I'm going to give you some advice or how I think would be a really good way to deal with or to get the most out of this period where we're isolated and we're not seeing as many people and we can't gather together as a group and as a church. Before we get into that, I just want to mention I have set up an Instagram account for Rushmere Youth. I can't remember the username right now, but again, it will be in the bio of the video. But basically that will be a chance for me to be able to post some encouragements, maybe some clips of these videos, or whatever it is. I'm hoping to be able to put some like pictures up of all the things that you guys are doing. So send us pictures of all of the things that you're doing in your isolation and all the joy you're trying to get out of this situation, all the blessings you're bringing people, and actually show them, and I'll put them up on the Instagram page for you, and then we'll be able to share a bit of joy in this period. I know you don't all have Instagram, so hopefully I'll try and work out a way if you don't, but if you can get it just to kind of follow on with this. But that will be the main way that I'll be putting things out over this period. So today's encouragement, teaching, whatever you want to call it, I'm just going to be looking at 3 different ways that we can use this time. Now, it's weird times, and none of us have ever had to deal with anything like this before. So I just want to kind of encourage you to try different ways, and these are 3 things that I'm going to try in my own life, and if they kind of work with you and you want to try them as well, then great. But pick one or all 3 to actually really try and improve and use this time for something positive. Number 1, do stuff. It sounds really stupid, it sounds so simple, but actually it'd be so easy in this time just to sit and do nothing, or just to stay in a normal routine of like playing on the Xbox or whatever it is you do. But actually, like, do something different. Use this opportunity, learn a new skill that you can at home, do something different, keep going. So, you know, we've got loads of stuff that needs doing in the house, and actually I'm viewing this as a time that I can get that done. But keep yourself busy. Don't just wallow in your bedrooms or whatever it is you would normally do. Just keep busy, do stuff, and do something different. You know, learn a new skill, read a new book, whatever it is, just keep doing. Number 2, get outside. There's nothing in this that says we can't be outside. Obviously, there's all these rules that you need to follow about isolation and not being around certain people and having your distances that you have to have. Actually, get outside. We've been forecast lovely weather for March, and just get outside and breathe the fresh air. I had a really good day yesterday, just throwing a ball around with my brother, and we threw a ball over the fence to his neighbour. But actually, like, get outside, be active. It releases chemicals that make you happy and keep you going, keep you sane. It's all too easy just to sit indoors, and that can be really dangerous for our physical health and our mental health. And I know it's something that I don't do very often in terms of just getting outside. I don't have a chance just to go and be outside. And this is something that I'm going to do a lot more now. Just go and sit in the garden, go for a walk, go for a bike ride. I think it's really important, and I think it could be really beneficial to, as I said, both our physical and mental health in this time. And finally, number 3 is spend time with God. Now, what better opportunity could we have to spend more time with God? The biggest excuse that I hear and use myself for not spending enough time with God is that I don't have the time. And I don't think many of us have that excuse anymore, you know, aside from those people that still have to go out and do their full jobs. But for those of us who don't have to, and especially for those of you in Tribe who maybe aren't going to school at the moment, what an opportunity we have to spend time with God. You're not going to be going out and seeing friends. You're not going to be doing those social activities you normally would be. So spend time praying, reflecting, reading the Bible, reading other books. This is a fantastic opportunity we've been given, and I'm not one at all to suggest that, you know, that's what was meant to happen in this time. But actually, God can make a good thing out of a bad situation, and I think that's exactly what we can do as well. We're going to have so much more time, so take more time. I'm not suggesting spending all of your time in prayer or reflection or reading the Bible, but spend more time. Use this opportunity, devote yourself to using this time to better your faith and to better yourself. And I think that could be really key in this time. Like, what could we achieve? Like, we could achieve so much if we all use this time amazingly to press into God, and also to use that in a sense to bless people as well, and see what does God want us to do within this time. We can really, you know, I've been thinking about how can I use this opportunity to bless people. Obviously, you know, you can't go and shake someone's hand or give them a hug, but what can we do in this situation? And I'm sure that if we all press into that and pray about that and reflect on that, that God will reveal to us amazing ways that we can spread joy and spread love and spread happiness in what is a weird a strange and potentially scary time. So really, that would be my encouragement to you today, is just spend time with God, and spend time trying to work out how he wants you to bless people in this time. So that is it for today's video. It's been a little bit shorter than maybe the other ones will be, but as I get to grips with this, and as you guys get to grips with this, hopefully we'll be able to get into more of a structure in terms of these videos. So from today, follow the Instagram page, send me your highlights and lowlights to the email address, and also send stories of all the amazing things you are doing in this time. Any prayer requests, anything like that, send them to my email address, or give them to your parents and they can get them to me in other ways. But I really hope you are using this time for good, and I really hope that you don't feel too isolated or lonely. I'm here. Obviously I can't come and see you, and we can't do anything face to face, but I'm here, and I'm going to try and support you as much as I can through this. So please, please, please don't feel lonely, don't feel isolated, get in touch, and there's plenty of people that will be there to support you.